As you know, Fall Guys players have very divided opinions about the game right now. Some people think the game is only getting better, and others, on the other hand, are inclined to believe that the game is gradually dying. So in this video I will tell you about things that can make this game more interesting. And before starting, I advise you to like and subscribe, and also join to my Discord server. It's very interesting there and I answer almost every message. A great reason to join, link in the description. Let's start. And so the first thing that can improve Fall Guys is, of course, rank mode. Now most people are waiting for this mode, because it is really something new that has never been seen in this game. Of course, this is not a super original idea, because Fortnite or Rocket League already have this mode. We should probably expect rank mode within 2 to 4 months. Because now there are a lot of hints about this, and I think that the developers see the excitement around this mode, so we will wait. Now let's talk about events. Agree that events are an extremely boring thing these days. Not only are they very rare, but they are the same every time, and the rewards are the same every time. Just remember these 3 events, we were literally given the same skin with different colors. The developers definitely need to do events much more often, because in Fortnite, as far as I know, events take place every week. I don't know how good the rewards are, but in the end, Fall Guys also belongs to Epic Games. Why can't we have unique events at least once a month? Next we will talk about rounds. Let's start with the fact that now quite a lot of rounds are vaulted, and 3 of them cannot even be played in Customs Show. Now it will be very important to bring back all these rounds, since there are very cool levels like Space Race, Cosmic Highway, or Hyperdrive Heroes. All these and other rounds should definitely be unvaulted, since there are absolutely no Unity rounds coming out right now, which we'll talk about now. As you know, the last time we received new Unity rounds was November 21, 2022, that is, with the release of SS3 over a year ago. With the release of SS4, Creative Construction, Mediatonic completely abandoned the classic rounds and switched to creative mode. I'm sure the developers know that players don't like this, because under almost every post on Twitter people complain about the lack of new Unity rounds. Objectively, the creative mode is not capable of replacing the game engine because, for example, I can't imagine how hunt levels can be implemented within the creative mode. However, the developers also decided to remove seasons and release frequent updates every month. It seems to me that it is extremely wrong to leave the game like this, without changes, outside the creative mode. Of course there are changes, but they are so small that it doesn't matter whether they exist or not. Let's remember what makes the seasons better. New rounds and a new theme, continuation of the plot. More on this a little later. Large-scale changes in the entire game, as well as new skins, although now there are already enough of them. Personally, I like the concept of 3 monthly fame passes each season. And so, as I said, the new seasons used to give us a continuation of the plot, but the plot ended when Silent and Banana ended up in some unknown endless space, where they met Digi. No one will ever know what should have happened next, because the writer of the plot was fired, and we should wait for the plot either from a new writer, or hope that it will be continued just like that. And the last thing that absolutely everyone is waiting for, and lately more and more information about Fall Guys Mobile has been appearing. I think everyone understands what this means, because a huge share of players are on phones. If the developers release the game on phones in the coming months, then online play will probably increase like when SS1 was released. And in general, the game needs a port to phones, because due to the lack of Fall Guys on phones, another game remains more popular than the original game. That's all for now. If you know other things that can make the game more interesting, be sure to write about it in the comments. Thanks for watching and subscribe.